Yeah, so you had heard the thumbnail correctly as well. I mean, when it comes to cultural creation, for that matter, that essentially plays a very significant role, in driving the performance within the environment. Yeah. So, coming to the second part of culture driving the performance of an organization or of an environment. So watch this video till the end, and I'll deep down all the detail pointers, the left out pointers, which will help you as a startup or as a micro or as a small medium business owners to take the journey way ahead and make sure that you have a super built environment when it comes to driving the performance of an organization. Hi, this is Avik. Avik's a business coach and a consultant equally as well. And the journey and mission of helping entrepreneurs, micro, small, and medium business owners and startups equally as well to build a better business, a better business owner, be building a better team and a healthy and sustainable, scalable business equally as well. Yeah. So watch this video till the end and stay till the end as well, because I will also going to give you a free gift. I mean, a very very precious gift for that matter, which worth almost like a very more than 5,000 rupees. But this would come. This would be a very very strong gift to you if you stay till the end. Okay. So yes, like I was sharing you, when it comes to the culture charter creation, or rather impacting the environment with with the right triggers and understanding the right triggers which influence the performance. Okay. Because at the end of the day, guess what, it's never the number which drives the organization. Of course, that's like one of the tangible way to look at it. It's always the behavior which drives the number, yeah, and not the number which drives the behavior. So as a environment to cope up, and as a business owner to cope up and to essentially focus on the business side of the business, it is essential and it is very important that you have a very strong team with you to lead the entire show, when it comes to operational excellence. So what we mean by operational excellence is definitely a true value and a happiness to our end consumers and clients and customers, right? So there are other ways as well for which this operation can go for a toss. So I've already briefed you some of the pointers when it comes to creating culture charter creation within the environment. So here we go for some of the more pending more as well. So the first so for the next pointers which come as culture charter creation, this is one of the, you can say, one of the heartbeat of culture charter creation. Okay. And my favorite for that matter. You'll always find that there has been situation where there are comments, there are wrong words usage within the environment, backbiting within the employees. For that matter, there might be at times where you will also find there would be like wrong criticism and passing out wrong comments. Okay. Using bad words, okay, and that backbiting as well, and gossiping equally as well. So when you find such behaviors within the team members, when you find it, especially when it comes to new member versus old member, when there's a hierarchical difference, when there's a difference in context with in context with their performance enhancement and lot of uh, politics within the environment as such. Okay. So these are the areas where you find all this situation, all this behavior being demonstrated on the ground. Okay. Employee shouting on the other employees as well. Okay. Employee hating, having jealousy and envious and all that stuff. Okay. So primarily all the root cause is all about to when you understand these triggers well, and when you see those repeated observation from those employees repeatedly demonstrating the same in the environment. So time has come when you as a business owner has to take a sharp call on those indicators, yeah, and immediately stop those and address those behaviors by creating a culture charter creation, ensuring that whoever demonstrates such behaviors, there has to be a strong communication to stop those behaviors, and rather take it as a kind of guidelines which can be put across, storyboard across the organization. So wherever you find such wrong behaviors approach in terms of gossiping, in terms of backbiting, in terms of commenting wrong to each other, in terms of criticizing, yeah, so immediately each other will embrace and will remind them about the culture charter creation, that this is not the ethos of our organization or of our culture. Okay, so there has to be a zero tolerance on that. So what I mean by zero tolerance is, even if that person is a superstar performer in the organization, we don't care on that if the ethos of the organization is not rightly built up. Okay, so that's how we talk when it comes to culture charter creation, for that matter. Next comes, the next pointers that I mentioned as such. Okay, so here, wherever you find such indicators and behaviors, just put a strong no communication to it, and embrace it again and again, highlight it again and again, so that it becomes a stoppable moment for all the leaders across, and address it immediately to the respective members. Okay, so the next pointers which comes in terms of creating the culture charter creation is to ensure that it has more to do with distribution of work. So what I mean by distribution of work is a very typical and a very specific situation of not completion of tasks and activities. See, end of the day, it's all about the role that's been aligned to various team members in operation, whether it has to do with your functional leadership level, your functional heads, or whether it has to do with their team members and their roles and responsibilities. So if the right tasks and activities are not rightly aligned with the right member, end of the day, what happens is the operation suffers. Okay, so to ensure that that the roles with relevant to the task activities relevant to the roles are rightly aligned, and the results and the work deliverables has to be delivered on time, which in turn will impact the end operation and our client customer equally as well. So the culture charter creation over here is, the moment they're crossing the bar, the moment they're not meeting the deadlines or timelines, so putting a flag on that, raising different channel of communication within the organization. It can be within the mail inbox server, it can be a common domain mail ID where leadership mail comes in inbox, it can be through the social platforms, internally within the leadership functions like WhatsApp and all that. So basically it becomes a mode of communication within the environment, and becomes a channel of repeated reminders. So when those repeated reminders comes in place, that becomes kind of through various formats and various channels, that becomes the culture charter of the organization equally as well. Yeah, so that's how it is when it comes to creating the culture of an organization. Yeah, I mean, in terms of distribution of work and completion of work on time. Okay, and raising it again and again, and which again becomes a storyboard for that story dashboard for that matter within the organization. The next pointer which comes again is something to do with appreciation of right efforts and work. So this is again a very, very critical factor. It's not about exhaustion of team members. It's so whether you are a startup, whether you are a micro, small, or a medium, business owner, entrepreneur as such, it's not about kind of just starting the work, or I mean, in exhaustion of resources. It's not about just getting the numbers done. It's not about just spending time and becoming a robot in the environment and just getting your numbers done, for that matter. That will never going to happen. What really will make the difference is to ensure that this is exceptionally critical when it comes to delivery of work, work performance, and there has to be recognition at every level, because it's a given fact on time. A behavior which gets recognized is always reinforced. I repeat, a behavior which is recognized is always reinforced, which means when you recognize the good way of delivering the output, that not only becomes the way of changing the set patterns within the employees or within the team members, or even for that matter within the functional heads of the departments, it also becomes a set example within the environment as well, right? So incentive could be the last mechanism of raising or driving the performance. The best way of getting things on place is always to recognize those subtle behavior, right? And appreciate those behaviors equally as well. So yes, that becomes again the culture chatter of the organization equally as well. Yeah. So with that, we come to the next pointer, of creating the culture chatter creation, which is again policy enforcements. So you might be seeing that there are tenured employees or arrogant employees, or employees who are not, who can be very competent, but they are very reluctant when it comes to rules and regulations. Okay. So these are typically those employees who are very competent on their work nature, but they're very reluctant on the rules and regulations and stuff like that. So this is the time where you have to enforce those policies guidelines. Okay. So minor details like, punch in, punch out whenever you step in and step out of the organization. Okay. Your break timings. Okay. Your, your way of your work, your workstations when you deliver or you engage with your clients and customers. Okay. So these are certain protocols when you're taking leaves. Okay. Interdepartmental communication with team members and colleagues. So these set the tone of the organization, yeah, or tone of the environment for that matter. So that's how it is. So policy enforcement in the sense, whenever you see as a business owner, whether you are a micro or a medium or a small entrepreneur, business owner, or a startups whatsoever, whenever you see such violations are happening, whenever you see such degrade are happening on the ground, so that's the point where you have to ensure that you should address it on a very, very immediate level, so that gets stopped equally as well, and it can be taken care equally as well on the right addressal. Yeah. So with that, we come to the end of this video as well, and I'm sure this has given you enough food for thought, combining the part 1 and also this one in terms of creating the culture charter creation, and that becomes the walk the talk of the environment. Because guess what, when you have the right tone of the environment set, you have everything in the place. It's never your process and other factors which literally bothers. It is most importantly the environment of the workplace which makes everything end of the day. Yeah. And you as a business owner has to make sure 100% equally responsible for that, and address it, and draw lines wherever it's necessary, and bring such memento like I have already shared and pointed out in this environment equally as well. So if this has resonate with you in building a win-win-win situation or a win-win-win culture as well, and if this has also given you a food for thought, so comment strong below as a business owner. What are your takeaways, and how will you going to add any of these action pointers that's mentioned so far in your environment and your business environment, and how it is going to make a difference for that matter in your environment as well. So look forward for all your valuable comments, and do subscribe the channel and like the button as well, so that you get notified for all the upcoming most power pack information which will be addressing your business environment for that matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether you are a 1-year organization or a 5-year organization or a 10-year organization or a 50-year organization. What it really matters is the deep dive, the principles and the strategies behind it to run the system, right? Business is all about a science. It's never a gambling. It's all about how you take it, how you approach to it, and how you take it ahead as well. So with that, we come to the end of this video as well. And like I mentioned that there will be a gift towards the end of it as well. So since you have stayed till the end, you can see there is a link which is showed below, and a drop down is there as well. Yep. So that is to get the download copy of mine, which I have shared it across, of the 5 secrets of building a high performance team. Okay. Ideally, such insight, powerful information which has been already demonstrated or shared as well comes with a market price of approximately 5,000 rupees, approximately more than enough in the market. But since you have stayed till the end of this video, so you can click the link below, grab the download the details as well, by filling up the basic details, and grab the download equally as well. So And with that, there is also a Telegram link attached to it. So do download that do join the Telegram group equally as well, which will help you to get such Power Pack business information equally as well, to address your business from all the corners equally as well. So till then, Avik here signing off as of now, and look forward for more such Power Pack video addressing your business environment equally as well. Till then, do share your comments and like and subscribe the channel. Have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.